love that video. Hello, everybody. I am Helen B. I'm the business training and support manager for the UK and Ireland. Absolutely thrilled to be here with you today, talking about Novage and doing our discovery session for you. So this is particularly aimed at new brand partners who have joined the business, are wanting to learn a little bit more about our core products, which Novage Plus is. But also wanting to just up your knowledge and get a basic understanding of skincare. And my Oriflame Skincare is so incredible. It absolutely is incredible. My guest who's going to help me with this presentation today knows all about that. I've got the very fabulous Gold Director, Tracy Payne. Hello, Tracy.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Helen. I love that video, by the way. I watch it and I'm like, so good.
It's cool. It's so cool. And it's a nice reflection of everything that we do, isn't it? But you and I got a real secret soft spot for Novage, haven't we?
We certainly have. We certainly have. It's incredible, and it's an incredible product to use yourself, but it is an incredible product to build a solid business on.
Yeah, it really is. Tracy's done that, and Tracy has been instrumental this year because we actually relaunched Novage Plus. We've had Novage for some years, but Novage Plus is the collection we've got now. So we're going to tell you all about it in this session and also tell you how you can continue with your learning. Now, very briefly, we trialed Novage Plus at the start of the year, didn't we, Tracy?
We did. We did.
Was it over January time? I think it was, but we had it for 8 weeks to try the whole range. And to be honest, I've been a very strict with my skincare since my very early 20s. I've always worked for companies that promoted skincare, helped my understanding. So I had quite a good skincare routine, and I thought, how much is this going to change my skin? I'm already quite good with it. However, it absolutely did. These were my differences from using the products before 8 weeks, from 8 weeks. You might look on the face of it and think, I can't see that much difference there. But let me tell you, there was a huge difference. I was absolutely blown away. I suffer with very dry skin. I have blemish-prone skin that's very hormonal. And I also get terrible dry skin on my lips, and it's because I rub them when I concentrate. But what I found from using these products is my skin hydration levels, the fact that it didn't dry out through the day, how nourished it looked, how bright it looked, changed. My eyes were brighter, my skin tone was more smooth and even. I also, those very fine crow's feet that were around the outside of the eyes and my laughter lines definitely reduced. I had some acne scarring here, and because of the healing properties and skin renewing properties of Novage Plus, that got better. But the big thing that you can see on the picture, I think, is here. You can see there that I had slightly scabby lip. They were a little dry and cracked. And here, they look much more nourished, much more smooth, less red and irritated. And that was because when I was using the moisturizer and the serum, I put it all over. So huge differences. And actually, in Ignition, we've got a really good thread that has all the before and after pictures. And there's some real dramatic differences. And I know, Tracy, your personal skincare story on your profile on Facebook, you've got a really strong before and after, haven't you?
I shared one today, actually, and I had a picture that popped up from 17 years ago.
Wow.
And I popped it up against a picture of me today, and I am literally aging backwards. The difference, it is shocking. I didn't realize I looked quite that terrible 17 years ago, but it's so visible.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't, you see the changes like this, but sometimes when I look back and I go, wow, it's so visible.
Yeah, and something else that's really visible, we'll tell you about this later, but that we've got a fantastic tool that was launched with Novage where you can actually digitally scan your skin using an AI app. And my scores went from good to excellent. And that's something that we teach in the process of starting people. You can take your results before you start using the product and then do it again afterwards, and you'll see the dramatic changes. So let's look at Oriflame in general and why skincare is so wonderful here. The history of the company, if you've been on the Welcome to Oriflame call, which we've had previously, we've actually got one tonight if you are new to the business. So tune into that one. if you're watching this on record, check the events calendar because it might not be tonight, but founded in 1967. We've got over 55 years heritage, and the Swedes are celebrated for taking their natural way of living, of really embracing beauty from the inside out. What do we put in our bodies? What effect does that have on the outside? And how can the products that we put on support all that? We've got over 100 dedicated scientists in our business that work in our research and development units that are dotted all over the world. And they are employed by Oriflame. They are not third party. Their sole purpose is to create products for us to make sure that they are cutting edge. They take the very best from nature and that they give incredible results. So it's taking nature's best and supercharging them with science. This particular range as well is clinically proven, and it's fantastic. Actually, in the past year, we've launched so many ranges that are clinically proven. We've got hair care, makeup, skincare, all that have got clinically proven benefits to visibly transform you instantly and over time, especially where aging is concerned. And everything that we've got is very sustainable, very conscious. We think we are a carbon neutral company with everything that we create. We are totally reviewing our packaging, but also we've got very, very clean formulas. So it's a fantastic time to be with Oriflame because although we've had some great advancements, that is only going to get better. And Novage Plus is a great example of that. So what Tracy and I are going to take you through today is how to have great skin. First of all, we're going to cover the Novage range, just a very, very top level, because there's so much more that you can learn about, and that will be highlighted in the next steps. This is just an initial introduction, and then you can go on to take your own skincare journey, but also you can start to develop your knowledge as we go. So, how do we have great skin? Tracy.
Ooh. So, one of the things that I would always say to anybody when they're starting on their skincare journey is, what are your skin goals? Because it's different for all of us. So it's really important for you as a brand partner starting your skincare journey, and for you as a brand partner helping other people on their journey, to look in the mirror. Have a look in the mirror and look at firstly what you like about your skin, and then look at what you don't like. What do you want to change? And it's so important that it's individual and that it's about your personal skincare goals and not what someone else is necessarily seeing when they look at you. So always identify with them with what your goals are. And then I would say to you, what's really important is that we take shared responsibility for our skin and our skincare routine. We can actually impact 80% of our skin by the things that we do, the things that we eat, by the places where we are exposed to sun, where we're exposed to pollution, by our routine, by our emotions, our hormones, by the amount of sleep that we do or we don't get. There is so much that we can influence. Yes, 20% is down to genetics, it's down to age, it's down to our gender, but 80% is huge. So it's really important that we understand that and look at ways, alongside using the very best products, we take care of everything else as well. So we know it's important. We know that we can influence our skincare massively. So now what we want to do is have a look at Novage Plus and how these products are going to help us have exceptional skincare. So Novage Plus absolutely gives you more. And I'm going to highlight really and quickly 5 key things that Novage Plus brings to you. The first thing that makes us stand out is we have clinically proven results after just 2 weeks. That is huge, to have results that people can visibly see and feel in just 2 weeks. And I say clinically proven. You will be amazed at how many companies consumer test their products but don't clinically test them. So they're taking what a customer has said works, but they haven't actually put it in a laboratory and clinically tested it. We also clinically test our skincare sets as a routine. Again, very unheard of. A lot of companies will test one product and then bundle them together. So they don't actually know what those results are. Ours, we do. Clinically proven. We've also got multi-active bioactivating skincare, which is huge. Basically, what that means is our skincare has got technologies in it that activate your own skin cells. It works with your skin cells to make them behave younger, to help produce collagen, elastin, all those things that we know plump up the skin, smooth out the wrinkles. It protects, it repairs, it strengthens, and we match. Gold standard is like the highest level. We are gold standard and above on all of our technologies. We match a lot of the products out there that most people know: retinol, niacinamide, vitamin C, kojic acid. These are all skincare terminologies that most people know, and most people also know that they can be very reactive to people. Ours are very, very gentle on your skin and also very, very gentle within nature. We've got 4 patented technologies. What does that mean? We have technologies that are exclusive to Oriflame. We always lead from the front. We always have, and we very much still do. And all of our formulations are suitable for sensitive skin, which is so important because so many people are reactive, and our products are suitable for all skin types. Customizable is the word I want you to remember. Being able to customize your skincare products for the perfect routine for you is, again, leading edge, as Oriflame is all about. Over to you, Helen.
Sorry, skipping a bit. Here we are. Thank you. This is the one. So what I want to introduce you to now is the actual range that we've got. So Tracy said that the range is fully customizable, and it absolutely is. We'll explain a little bit of that further as we go along. But we've actually split the categories of the products to address main skin concerns. Now, some of you might struggle with both of these or some of these mixed, which is why you can do a bit of a hybrid skincare routine. However, so that you can understand the collection and the concerns that the range will address, they're kind of split into 4 main categories. So if we start from the left, first of all, we have got Wrinkle Smooth. Okay, this is the green collection. This range is proven, again, in 2 weeks. These are the claims that you can actually put to these products. Within 2 weeks, it will significantly reduce wrinkles, especially where you start to see those first signs of aging, which tend to be around the eye area there and perhaps the laughter lines just a little bit. That is where you'll really, really start to see a big difference with this particular range. Lift and Firm is when you need that little bit of extra support. And some people, when they think anti-aging, they just go straight for this one. But this is more for when you start to see things drooping south a little bit. And it does happen. This is when we're at a stage where our elastin levels are being affected. So when you initially, your collagen levels will be affected as you start aging. However, when the elastin starts to get affected as well, which is also deep in our skin, that's when you'll start to see perhaps your jawline dropping a bit, your jowls dropping a little bit, perhaps the hoods over your eyes as well, on your eyelids aren't opening as wide as they used to. That's when Lift and Firm steps in. This will completely reshape the contours of the face within 2 weeks by giving it more lift, more bounce, and more vitality. It's absolutely incredible. Some of the before and after pictures we've got with that one are wonderful. Then we've got Bright Intense. This is for anybody who suffers with hyperpigmentation. And what we mean by that is it's a bit of uneven skin tone. So you might see a patch of darker skin or perhaps a white spot or something appearing on your face. Typically, that can be if you've had too much sun exposure over time. But a lot of people say that when they're pregnant or after they've had children, they get something called a pregnancy mask when they're in the sun. And that's when you can typically across this area, the forehead and the eyes. And when you're tanning or in the sun, you'll start to have darker patches of skin coming through. Bright Intense will help to balance all of that out and help your skin to look a lot more even and brighter as well, by up to 50% in 2 weeks. Now, when you start a new skincare range, we always say give it 6 to 8 weeks, but 50% in 2 weeks is unheard of. I've never seen any other skincare brand giving that type of claim. And then we've got Blemish and Age Defy. This is for people who tend to suffer with skin that is prone to spots, blackheads, breakouts, all that kind of thing. And that will reduce things like oil levels. It will reduce blemishes and blackheads in 2 weeks. It's phenomenal, honestly. So these are all the type of things that the actual clinical claims that you can put to all these products. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into each one now. So as I say, Wrinkle Smooth, we're going to kick off with. So again, as a reminder, this is for first signs of aging. So think about fine lines and wrinkles, crow's feet, loss of firmness. Just kind of when Tracy said you look back on photos and go, gosh, I'm starting to look a bit older. You know, it's starting to take hold. This is where you'd kind of need this type of product. And it will target 4 types of wrinkles, as I was saying, around the laughter lines, the crow's feet, those places that you start to see those initial signs of aging. But what's fantastic about our Novage range is, as well as just tackling how things visibly look here on the outside, Novage Plus will tackle wrinkles with a 4D effect. So that means every possible angle of the wrinkles. So from the outer skin, from underneath, top, bottom, through all 3 levels of your skin, because there's 3 different layers to our skin. This product will be working to plump out, to smooth, and to tackle those wrinkles, which is just absolutely incredible. Something else that is wonderful about our whole Novage range, and it fits in with the customizable aspect, is that it has an SPF of 30. You can choose to not have that if you like. I would highly, highly recommend that you do choose the moisturizers with some protection in, purely because that's one of the things that can really speed up the aging process. An overexposure to sun and not properly protecting your skin from UVA and UVB rays will have a massive, massive impact. So this is a fabulous, fabulous range. It's got all the Oripeptide. It's got those patented formulations that Tracy was talking about. But yeah, this is for people who are just starting to think, I need a little bit of support. Here is a wonderful before and after showing a 2-week difference using this range. Oh, top done, which is with one of our leaders, Leanne Baines. You might notice her from the GG squad because we've been showcasing her face a lot recently when we launched that range. But yeah, she used the 4-step routine, which is very important. If you want those clinical results, you must use cleanser, eye cream, serum, day and night cream, twice a day, 4 times a day. Now, Leanne did that, and look at the difference. Huge change in the darkness under her eyes. They look less puffy. They look brighter. Her skin in general just looks smoother and brighter. Again, you can see a change in condition to Leanne's lips. You can even argue that her eyes look a little bit fresher as well, but that is just 2 weeks using this particular range, and using before and after pictures is incredibly powerful. So do use all the ones that we've got in the thread and ignition, because they've all been shared there for you to pop along with customers. Next, we've got the pink range, or the Lift and Firm. Everybody loves how this looks. Everybody thinks it looks really exciting. It's very, very visual to show, especially when you're doing things online. But this is for people who need that bounce back, who really need to support elasticity as well as collagen loss. So again, as I was saying before, think of the contours of your face, skin starting to stretch a bit when you pull it and it's just dropping a bit. So again, this has got that 4D wrinkle technology reduction, but this will lift, shape, firm all those areas, skin on the jawline, skin on the neck, eyelids. That will help all of that to bounce back and really refresh in just a matter of weeks. And I say we'll go on to the skin scanning tool later so you can work out which range is best for you. But look at this when we go to before and after pictures. This is Charlie Melly, who's one of our diamond directors. These were her results again after 2 weeks. Now, the areas I want you to really look at here that make a big difference with Charlie are these contours here around her face, just the side of her nose and her mouth. Can you see how much that has reduced there in such a short space of time? And if you wanted, you could take these before and after pictures and put an arrow on or a circle if you wanted to, but I think it says it all. Her skin's, even the colours transformed. Everything about it looks fresher, looks smoother, looks less dull. And I think even if you look around here, you can see that her jawline also looks a little, and definitely a neck. Can you see around there where she's been working it up her neck? So huge visible differences with this range as well. Now, Tracy, you're now going to talk about your range that you use, and I use Blemish and Age Defy, the blue one. You're going to cover these two for us, aren't you? Because I know you've had fabulous results.
Oh, I loved this range, and this is the one that I trialed when I first started using Novage Plus, because I've really struggled all my life with really like over red skin, again, lots of soreness, lots of dryness, but I had this like bright red face all the time. I looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer all year round. And when I look back at old photos now, you can just see this really luminous bright red nose and all across my face. So this was a huge one. So the hero technology in this bright intense range is something called Biolumilock. And what that basically does is it activates and looks after our melanin function. So it reduces that down at a cellular level. So if you've got these skin hyperpigmentation, redness, all this discoloration, it actually works at a cellular level to reduce that. It's not something that's going to cover it up. It's actually going to take it away so that it's something that doesn't come back. It's so clever. It really helps with dark circles around the eyes, and all of our eye creams help with the wrinkles. They help with dark circles. They help with plumping. They help with hydration. And this range, just as it says there, it boosts your radiance absolutely fantastically, and it's as powerful as using kojic acid, but it doesn't cause any skin irritation. It's so gentle, so it really allows people who previously have had to use quite strong products to get any kind of impact, to be able to use something super gentle and actually have visibly massively more results as well. So it's huge. And there's a fantastic, look at the difference. You can see massively the redness has reduced. Look at how bright. Can you see how dull that skin looks on the left? How dry that skin looks. That looks sore. It looks dry. And now look at that freshness. It's huge. It's so huge. I love it. Love it. So you use the Blemish Age. I've actually got a few ladies that use this skincare set, and they came to me because they were just constantly having breakouts. Their skin was, and not just at times of hormone, but just constantly having breakouts. And what I love about the Blemish and Age Defy routine is the hero technology in here is our sebum control. And what that actually does is it regulates our sebum production. So it helps to remove that kind of layer of shine and oil that you have on the surface of your skin. And because it works at a cellular level, it stops that sebum blocking your pores, which then in turn creates breakouts and blackheads and all those things. And especially, a lot of ladies who are getting a lot of blemishes and blackheads and things have quite large pores. So when that sebum blocks in, it just creates this huge, breakouts on the skin. Well, this biosebum control, again, works at a cellular level. It reduces that sebum, which means that the pores are freer. We're not getting these breakouts. and then it helps remove that layer of bacteria on the skin, so it stops these breakouts from returning. Alongside that, of course, it's working on your wrinkles and everything else as well, and it's just huge. And I think Luba here, look at that example, you can see how much clearer her skin looks. I mean, you can see pointedly like breakouts on there, and look at the difference. And I know Luba was absolutely blown away with the difference that this set made. And again, it's sensitive. She'd never been able to use some of those high, level products before. And just look at the difference in 2 weeks. So yeah, love it. Love it. Love it. Alongside our Novage Plus skincare that you've just seen, and you can customize those to suit you, we've also kept 3 of our previous signature ranges, because these in their own right have a massive impact. So our Time Restore set is huge for ladies with mature skin. It makes a huge difference. It's also very popular for menopausal skin. It's got some super ingredients in it that really help ladies that are going through that change. We've then got our Skin Relief. Now, this is a set that is clinically proven to reduce skin sensitivity. So if you're at the early stages of your skincare journey and maybe you're very reactive, then Skin Relief is the perfect set for you to start with. And as Wendy's just saying, it's great for men and women who have skin sensitivity issues. And again, it actually works at a cellular level to tone down and turn off that skin sensitivity. So once you've used that for a period of time, you can then move on to our Novage Plus ranges. And then we've got Novage Men. Men's skin is very, very different. They don't lose elasticity in the same way that ladies do. I know it's so unfair. Their skin is very different to ours, but this set really helps improve men's wrinkles, because we don't want wrinkly men. And it also works with the hydration as well. And it really helps keep that skin very, very clear. And when our Novage Man skincare set launched, it actually outsold previous female skincare sets. It was huge, and it's such a popular range. I think we've got something for everybody, Helen.
Yeah, we have. We absolutely have. And something that is fantastic is we also do samples in all of these. So you can test all of these and have a go. We will come on to that a bit later on. When you use the diagnostic tool, when you see which range is right for you, you can get samples of all of these. And it's a fabulous tool as well for letting customers try. I know, Tracy, that's one of your secrets to success, isn't it? Let people try the products, and that does the selling, doesn't it?
And another training altogether, which I know we've done and will do again, having skincare events and getting people together to sample the products online or offline. They then sell to each other.
Yeah, it's huge. So what is the 4-step routine? And these are the type of samples you would get, but also this is what you need to get those clinical results. So your skin will look 7 times better if you follow the 4-step routine. It's as simple as that. There's other complementary products that you can add on, which again we'll come to, but this is what every day would look like with your Novage routine. Cleanse, eyes, you'd be then moisturizing the skin with the serum and finishing with a moisturizer. And we're going to do all of those steps in turn now so that you can take a look and see exactly what they are. So first of all, cleansing. You have to prepare your skin to absorb all the goodness that are absolutely jam-packed in the serum, the day cream, and especially the night cream as well. If your skin is dirty, if it's got makeup on, if it's got pollutants and things that have settled on the skin over the day, maybe it's got grease because you sit like this when you're working, or your skin's oily, like we were saying, for blemish-prone people, you have to make sure that your skin is fresh and clean so that it can then absorb all that wonderful goodness. This gel cleanser that we have is absolutely superb. I cannot tell you how long it lasts either. It's it's got a soap texture. It almost feels like a hand wash. It's not a cream cleanser, although it's called the gel cleanser. It's more like a hand wash gel, but it does not dry like soap. It is extremely balanced with the pH level. It will not strip your skin of essential oils. In fact, it's got something called a biolipid system technology, and that means it actually mirrors the oils and the nourishment that is naturally in your skin that your body produces. So it will deep cleanse, it will get rid of any oil, grime, makeup, just anything that is generally sitting on the skin to clog it up or make it dirty. And it will completely freshen it up. One of the other things it does is that it actually has an ingredient that will encourage your skin to look brighter, and it will wash away dead, dry skin cells. It won't replace the job that a peel or an exfoliant product would do, but using this twice daily will also help you. It encourages your skin to create new, fresh skin cells. Your skin actually renews itself every 30 days naturally. As we age, that can double in time and become something like 60 days. But using this will just instantly make your skin look brighter, look more refreshed, and you shouldn't have that horrible tight cleansing feeling that you normally get after freshening your skin either. It's just beautiful, and as I say, it's a real investment. It will last you such a long time. Next, we've got the eyes. The next two steps I'm going to talk about, the eyes and the serum, I think are what a lot of people tend to skip. Most people will go, I wash my face and I moisturize. But especially as we start to see the signs of aging taking hold, your skin needs extra support in these areas. And the eye area is no exception. Your eyes are, it's like the window to your soul, people say. And as I say, as you're moving your face, as you're shocked, as you're angry, as you smile, this area is getting constantly moved around. So we have got 3 creams in our lineup all together, and all of them together will target multiple things to reflect signs of aging. So all of them will help your skin to look less dark. It will reduce those bags under your eyes. It will get rid of puffiness and just generally wake them up. That's what it will be. But again, they've all got what we were talking about with that 4D technology and the eye vital bioactivating technology, which has got hawthorn and Arabian jasmine. That's what will make everything look brighter and smoother. But then each of them have got different patented ingredients as well, depending on what stage of aging or what type of symptom, if you like, you want to tackle. So we've got here, the Wrinkle Smooth one has got the BioCollagen Pro, which is to help with collagen reduction, which is what happens when we age. Now, the Novage Plus in the Lift and Firm also will help with collagen levels, but it's got the BioAsparta Lift. That's the one that I was saying will help with the bounce back and the elastin levels in your skin. And then the BioLumiLock, when we were talking about pigmentation, that can be very visible around the eyes. So this will supercharge and super brighten around that eye area. But they've also got niacinamide and shea butter in. Niacinamide is as effective as retinol, but a lot of use of retinol is being shown that it can make the skin sensitive. It can thin the skin a little bit. So this will firm the skin the same way and give as effective results as retinol will, without the side effects. And shea butter is so wonderfully nourishing, which will just help with hydration in that eye area as well. So think wrinkles, lifting, brightening. We've got something for everything in this range. And then the next one is a serum. The serum is the holy grail of skincare, I think. It's all important, but if you're not using a serum, I promise you, when you start to introduce it, you'll see an incredible difference. And you know what? This time of year, it's a wonderful time to use a serum. What a serum does is, I'm going to show you something on the back of my hand now, just to demonstrate the difference between a normal day cream and a serum. So a day cream, I've got my background on, so I'm hoping you'll be able to see. If I put that on the back of my hand, you can see it's quite opaque, it's quite rich in texture. But when you put a serum on, it's more like a gel. It's not a cream, it's a gel. So if I run the day cream like that, you can see that needs a bit more working in, but the serum will disappear. Okay. Now, the difference with that is because a serum is much lighter, the consistency isn't as rich as a day cream. It can penetrate right the way down through all three levels of your skin. So a day cream will only look after this outer layer here. So this visible layer that we can see. But a serum will go right the way down to your deepest third layer of skin. And that is where new skin cells are produced. And that is where everything that's visible on the outside is a bit of a reflection of what's happening underneath. A serum will help with that. So again, we have got 4 different serums. Now, I want to just point out here, the reason, as we said earlier, we've got 4 ranges in Novage Plus. We've got 4 serums. Now, we don't have 4 eye creams, and the reason is because people with blemishes don't tend to get them around the eye area. So you can use any of the eye creams for when you're using the Blemish and Age-Defy serum, but don't be confused if you can't find an eye cream for it. You can just use the Bright Intense, Wrinkle Smooth, or Lift and Firm for that one. So every single one of these will boost collagen production. They will very much improve your hydration levels, and they deliver all the powerful and nourishment right down. They're also more concentrated than a day cream is, and they will lift, they will firm, they will freshen, they will hydrate. But again, depending on which particular concern you've got the different patented technologies and different levels of ingredients to tackle, whether it's brightness, whether it's wrinkles, or whether it's to support that elastin and bounce. What is in all of them is Oripeptide 3. Now, that is a special ingredient that Oriflame have combined together, and it's a mix of 3 things. So the 3 is for yeast, rice, and wheat. All of them are incredibly nourishing, incredibly hydrating. They're the type of ingredients that things like vitamin E tend to come from. Vitamin E is incredible for helping with external aggressors or oxidative stress, which can come from too much pollution, stress, things like that. They can have a negative effect on our skin and aging. But they will also, those 3 things together have been proven, clinically proven again, to be more effective than vitamin C at boosting collagen levels and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. Again, vitamin C, if you read about anti-aging, a lot of people will talk about the power of vitamin C. Well, we've got something that is even stronger and will have quicker, faster results, thanks to our wonderful scientists who have created our Oripeptide 3. So this is absolutely incredible technology, and it's throughout every single one of those products. Then we move on to moisturizing, and we've got 2 steps to that as well. And you've actually got 4 different moisturizing options here. Now, the day cream is the one that I put on my hand here. I use the day cream rich with the SPF 30. Now, you can get a day cream light with an SPF 30. You can also get a day cream rich without SPF. You can also get a day cream light without SPF. But I would highly encourage you to definitely look at the 2 that have got SPF in for the reasons I said earlier. There's a rich or a light option depending on your preference. Maybe you prefer light because through the day you like to put a CC cream on, or you wear a lot of makeup. Maybe your skin is a little bit oilier, so you prefer a lighter texture. Because my skin is dry, I just love to throw anything nourishing on it all the time. But whichever cream you decide to have, the texture is one thing, but the results are different. And this is huge, to promote and talk about this is massive. But this cream will minimize the appearance of wrinkles and boost radiance in 15 minutes. So not only have we got results over 6 and 8 weeks and 2 weeks, 15 minutes, this will make your skin look better. It's like an instant miracle in a pot. And a great way to demonstrate that to other people is, say, put it on the back of one hand and then compare it to the other one after 15 minutes. But it will target a multitude of anti-aging signs. Look at all them: firmness, volume, skin tone, lines and wrinkles, pores, excess oil, dryness, the works. One thing that is nice, even for oily skins, this has almost got a bit of a mattifying. It'll brighten your skin, but it also has a bit of a mattifying technology as well. So that's why it's so multi-use. Everything can be totally customized to whatever you need. And you can see some of the big names in there of things that are put in there. We've got antioxidant with the vitamin C and fireweed extract. The Kapuaku seed butter is so nourishing and it melts in beautifully. Hyaluronic acid, huge buzzword in the anti-aging skincare market, which helps with hydration levels. And also another Oriflame patent is the bio rebarrier. Not only will this nourish your skin, it will strengthen it. It will help your skin to repair itself. And that is one of the big things that helps with those before and after pictures that we were seeing. So you can read more about all those technologies and go in depth on that cream in particular. But that's huge. If you were to put that on a Facebook post or to talk to people about this cream will have an instant effect in 15 minutes and it tackles 10 major signs of aging. Trust me, people will sit up and be interested. And then the night cream, which I actually think is my most favorite product in this entire range. So again, we can see it does the same as the day cream does, but a night cream is a step up. When we sleep, when we're resting overnight, that's when our body generates new skin cells. It's when it repairs itself. And that's why you need a night cream, and it's advised you don't just use a day cream the same. The texture is totally different. It's almost got a darker color. And this, I'm gonna shake it now. And I'm being quite firm with that. This is like butter. It is divine. To end your day, massaging that onto the skin is just beautiful. And the scent, it's actually got a fragrance in there. And I believe it's got some, I'm not sure which essential oils in, but I think it's got some in there that actually will relax you, but also give you a little mood boost at the same time. It just smells incredible. But this will do everything that the day cream will on steroids. And again, we've got a lovely fact for you there. So all those 10 major signs of aging, 90% of people that tried this product said that in just 4 weeks, they saw a massive improvement in those areas from using this product. So again, it's got a little bit of a boost. So as well as the Kapuaku butter that the day cream's got, we've got shea butter in and a vitamin E. We've got the bioceramides as well, which again just gives that more concentrated delivery of everything that is going to boost and tackle those aging signs. And it's also got an advanced night sink, which will help to tackle things like the moisture, will help with firming and protecting that skin barrier, and helping you to look up, feeling and looking wonderfully refreshed in the morning. So the best thing about this is we've got, as I say, something for everybody, but then we've also got a collection there that will merge across. So there's something that people can mix and match. You've got a nice snapshot there of everything. And you can use the skin device, can't you, Tracy? That will actually help along those lines. I think I've just covered some of your slides. I do apologize. I just got so carried away with talking about it, and I've just looked back at my notes. So I do apologize. But this is a nice snapshot, isn't it, for everyone to think, what do I need to know about each individual range? What will it do? And what will it work with? So should we do the final bit together, Tracy, as we wrap it up? Oh, I do apologize. I say it really is something that I'm passionate about, this range. Now, Tracy, you share this a lot and you've had a lot of success with this, haven't you? So
it's amazing. And I think it's really powerful as well for people that are really new to Oriflame and new to Novage Plus, because it can feel, I guess, when you first start looking at Novage Plus, it can maybe feel a little bit advanced. And there's a lot of words that we've used today, but it is very, very simple. This skin diagnostic tool really takes all of that away, because really what people want to know is, what are the benefits? How is this going to help me? What's it going to do to improve my skin? And this tool's fabulous because it scans you. It takes like a selfie. It scans your skin, and it will give you a skin score. It analyzes your skin and it looks at everything, and it will give you a score for each sort of aging sign, and it will give you a score out of 100, and it will help you customize and identify based on your skin and the questions that you answer, the areas that you want to improve, and then it will recommend the ideal skincare products for you to use. So it takes all of that away from a new brand partner having to understand, especially in the early days, and be able to do that on a one-on-one. This tool does that for you. It's so clever. I use this all the time, and people are like amazed by it. They think it's something really super cool.
And it doesn't matter whether you work on or offline, does it? Because it's so easy to share.
I sit at my events. It's really good. And they sit there and they do it, and then they're all comparing scores and finding out. And then a really great thing to do is, after you've been using the products for 2 weeks, rescan again, and you see the improvements. And it's something really visible to show those different scores. And then you can tailor your skincare routine as you move on for different areas that you might want to improve.
So what's next? What are you going to do now? After you've now had your initial introduction, you've got a flavour for Novage Plus. Hopefully you're as excited as I've been about it all. So we've got 3 steps for you, or your next route really to think about as you move along. I mean, it's pretty obvious. First of all, you've got to be a product of the product, and this is very much linking with the perfect start. Use the products. If you can't invest in a full set at the minute, at least get some samples so that you can start to understand their texture. You can understand the difference, the visible instant changes they have and what they can do over 2 weeks. But you should really invest in the initial offers that we've got on for new brand partners, because you can get a discounted kit in your first 2 catalogues of being with Oriflame. If you're not sure about that, ask your sponsor or get in touch with customer care, and we can do that. But if you use those 4 steps, 2 minutes, twice daily, you will get those instant clinically proven results that we were talking about. And then over time, it will totally transform your skin. Now, sharing your story afterwards is something that you do regular, Tracy. You're a big advocate for it. And this is where it really makes a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, people follow your journey. The best way to sell Novage is to be a user of the product and document your journey. I share my story as it was happening. I still share it now. I've shared it today. I've looked back and looked at how my skin was. And as people get to know you and you share that, it's authentic, it's genuine, and other people, the best thing you can do is document your journey. And we've got some great tools, Helen, so people can do that.
We absolutely have. So then what we need to be doing is inviting. So you can do this kind of discovery session yourself if you want to. Do it online. Now, you don't have to follow the slides word for word like we do. Just get on. You can actually order samples for customers so that you can maybe just say, let me just take you through a 4-step regime with Novage Plus. You can do the samples and we'll do it along. There's so much training that we've done in Ignition for this. But share the diagnostic tool. Even if you're not quite ready to do some kind of event or a showcase, share the tool. Get the samples out. Customer care will take care of all of that for you with the sample service, or you can purchase some samples to give them out yourself. And then when you feel ready, you can hold your own type of discovery session like this, and there's full training for it online, or you can do something a little bit more informal, offline, get a few people round and do it that way as a nice bit of a fun get together. But use, share and invite. It really is that simple. And the next step for you to go to is looking at our Skinfluencer modules. Again, Tracy, this is something you've completed all of them. You've done testimonials for Global about this, haven't you? Because
this is so knowledge. It's brilliant. And actually, it doesn't take that long. I would say take your time, make notes, really study it. What this did for me was it it put the science into easy language, if that makes sense. It took the kind of big sciencey words and went, well, what exactly does that mean? How do I explain what that does when I'm talking to somebody else? What benefits is that going to bring them? And what challenges are, our customers having with their skincare that I can then talk about, which then gets them coming to me for samples. It really gave me some ideas for growing my Novage Plus business, how to organize skincare sessions, how to run them, how to close the sale. It really was fantastic, and it made a huge difference in giving me confidence to move forwards with promoting skincare.
So that is it from us for today. You've had your taster. Go on, explore. We really do hope that you find your place with Novage, and that you learn to love it as much as we do. But I say well, Tracy said at the start, it's an incredible way to build a solid and a regular business, because once people try this, I guarantee that they will want to have more and more and more, and you'll build such a loyal customer base. Tracy, thank you ever so much for helping today and sharing your love and knowledge for Novage Plus. Thank you to everybody who joined the call and anyone who is catching up. Any questions, you can get in touch with us. But the Novage Hub is such a great place to help and to broaden your knowledge with this range. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you soon for some more different bits and bobs of training.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.